Hey there, Dani K coming to you from Dani K Gym and Wellness. Today's tip is about shifting the mentality. There's a lot of people that are in the mindset, the conception that the thing to do to lose weight in the gym, outside of nutrition. Nutrition is the first and foremost key of any result that you will see, whether you're trying to gain weight, lose weight, maintain. Nutrition is the key. The next step, a lot of people think, oh, it's the cardio. I have to get on the cardio machines and bust my ass for hours at a time, sweat and all that stuff. Whereas, yes, cardio is important. However, that is not second on the list. Second on the list is lifting weights. Man or woman, women, you have 1/10 of testosterone that men have. You are not going to bulk. Plus, you have to eat to bulk. You have to eat all the protein to bulk. So, and you have to actually lift the heavy weights to bulk. So you're not going to bulk, okay? Get that out of the mindset. So again, that's one thing, shift the mentality. Women will not bulk. A lot of times people say, oh, well, you're jacked, you're bulked. No, not really. My bicep, my arm right here is only 12.5 inches. So there's a lot of women that, their arms are bigger than mine. The illusion is that I don't have the body fat, and I have the cuts, the striations. You see that because I've lost the body fat. So my arms are not huge. I am not a huge person. I only weigh 117, 118. I'm 5 foot, and this bicep right here is only 12.5 inches. So it's not huge. Women will not get huge, I promise, unless you're doing steroids, and unless you'll see some bulk or some size come on if you're lifting and eating to do so. But you have to eat a whole bunch. I don't eat a whole bunch because that's not where I want to go. Because my abs are my trademark, so I feel that if I eat more and do all that and bulk and everything, I kind of will lose my trademark, so to speak. So I'm in my own world with what I personally want to do with my body. So back to the shifting the mentality. Nutrition is the first thing, lifting weights is the second, and then the cardio. The cardio is just kind of like extra credit, if you will, just the extra thing to burn more calories, to get that, the body fat off or the weight off or whatever. So, in lifting weights, a lot of women come into the gym, and over the years I've seen it. Women and men who are trying to lose weight, they'll just go right for the cardio equipment and just get on that for an hour, hour and a half, and then they leave. Or they might come over and do some crunches, maybe some bicep curls, and then they leave. So we need to shift that mentality to, first and foremost, come into the gym, maybe do a warm-up, 5-minute warm-up or whatever, on the treadmill, the arc trainer, jumping jacks, jump rope, whatever, just to get things pumping and flowing. And then lift the weights. Spend more time lifting weights. And women, don't be afraid to lift heavy. Don't use the 8-pounders. If you can do the 12 and the 15-pounders to do curls, or chest press, or 20-pounders to do a chest press, or if you're doing a one-arm dumbbell row, don't use the 8 and the 10-pounders. Lift weights. Don't be afraid to lift weights. I don't know how many years I have said this to women. Do not be afraid to lift weights. Weights will not bulk. Again, only 12.5 inches. They're not 18, they're not 20, they're not pythons. They're probably little inchworms. But anyway, I just wish that, this mentality would shift. Some people are getting it. Some people are still in that mindset where we have to do cardio to lose weight. The more weights, I would like for you to spend more time lifting the weights so that you can increase lean tissue, so that you can burn more calories. You burn more calories lifting weights, especially if you do multiple groups at one time. A lot of times I'll have people doing on the cable rows, or on the cable, I'll have them do, like I'll have them do a squat, a row, and then stand up, squat, row, stand up. You know, so they're incorporating more muscle groups at one time, so you're burning more calories. You know, and then after the I've talked a little bit in a couple of videos, the afterburn. So after you're done lifting weights, you know, and if you're lifting them intense, and if you're lifting to the heaviest of your abilities, you get more of an afterburn outside of the gym. So if you're sitting in the car, or, you know, driving to work, or if you're, you know, grocery shopping, or if you're, you know, sitting on the park bench, you know, watching your kids play, whatever it might be, or if you're incorporating more exercise, you're burning more calories. And afterburn is what happens after the workout. So when you lift heavy weights and you do more intense weight regime, you will get more of an afterburn, and your body kind of feels like it's still working out. Basically, that's what the afterburn is. You get hours of that after weights. When you do cardio, you only get minutes of that afterburn, okay? So all in all, the best thing to do when you come into the gym is do the weights. Now, you know, people that have trained with me know that I do, you know, the HIIT training. You know, if you're trying to lose weight, burn some body fat, increase lean tissue, you know, we do the HIIT training, the interval training, where we do, you know, supersetted weights, the heaviest that you can do, and then, you know, do 2.5 minutes on doing a cardio of some sort. We do 4 rounds of that, and then, you know, hit the Tabatas, and then you're done, you know, and you're getting more calorie burn, you're getting more of an afterburn after that, and you're gonna see better, quicker, faster results doing that than just coming in and doing cardio. And I guarantee you, if you come in and just do cardio, and you do cardio for an hour with no weights, hour and a half with no weights, whatever it might be that you're doing, or little to no weights, you're going to have saggy skin, and you're going to be like, hey Dani, how do I get rid of this? Well, if you would lose in tone at the same time, a lot of times the elasticity stays within your skin. You know, now again, if you're like on The Biggest Loser, if you're 500 pounds and you have 300 pounds to lose, obviously there's going to be some skin that has to be removed. I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about the extreme, you know, but still, even that person needs to do weights. You see on The Biggest Loser, they spend more time doing weights than they do cardio. They do their fair share of cardio, but you know, the thing is, the weights is where it's at. So first and foremost is nutrition. Second is weights, and then cardio is just the extra calorie burnage, the extra credit, if you will. You know, you do need those 3 things. However, don't do the cardio first. Do the weights first. You know, get the most out of your weights. Hit those weights hard. Women, don't be afraid to hit the weights. Don't piss around with the 5 and the 8 pound, unless you can't lift them. There's some women that I have that are doing 8 pound, you know, dumbbell curls. But, you know, definitely, as soon as you can increase to 10, as soon as you can increase to 12, as soon as you can increase to 15, do that. Lift as heavy as you possibly can. You're not going to bulk, because the main thing is you're not eating to bulk. 2, you're not going to, you have 1/10 of testosterone that men have, so you're not going to bulk. Okay, I promise you, it won't happen. Just lift heavy, as heavy as you possibly can, and you will see your body and the results come in. I promise. So, you know, take that advice, and hey Kim, take that advice, utilize it, let me know how it works for you, and you're probably going to have to do it for a couple of weeks to actually see what I'm talking about. So, but definitely hit the weights, and as heavy as you possibly can, men and women. I promise you'll see a change. Stay in tune, stay informed, stay motivated. Bye.